Hmm.
They allowed us to see that there is actually a Year 3 Season Pass and 4 new heroes coming with the game. We already know that the first new hero coming is the Knight with a shield. I can't remember his name. His name's stupid, but I know it starts with a V.
Vortica.
Who? Vortigin.
Vortica.
Vortica, right.
Voulez-vous coucher? That's his name.
So basically, we know
Nailed it.
it's some beefy bastard, Lawbringer's little brother with a short sword and shield. That's what we know is coming at the moment, which is good news for the majority of us, but it's also sad news. A lot of people are not very happy about it. What do you think, Spanky? You happy about the new heroes?
Yes and no. I'm happy because of the fact that we're getting new heroes, but no, because they could have spent the time and resources to actually fix some of the other heroes that are unviable for things. Oh, you haven't missed anything, Sniper Bud. You're just in time.
True.
If they had used those resources and time and effort, they could have balanced up a lot of the weaker characters. Like, these reworks are supposed to be coming, but I'd like to see in what fashion and how often. For example, you know, we're told there's a Shikoki rework coming. I've also heard rumor of a Peacekeeper rework, but I would say it would be unacceptable for anything less than one rework a month, considering they're only bringing out a new character every 3.
So you know what I mean? You're expecting a reworked character every month.
That's what I want.
But we're not going to get it though with Ubisoft. That's the downside. That is the downside.
Yes. Bordy just said there as well that they should have been adding 2 Wulins before adding new heroes. He thinks it's unfair that they're going to be 7 Knights, 7 Vikings, 7 Weebs, 4 Wulins. Yeah, I do agree with you in that regard, Bordy. It will be unbalanced in the terms of the... I'm just laughing at the 7 Weebs. It'll be unbalanced in terms of the character loadouts, you know, the amount of characters each faction has. But personally, I think they should have been more focused on, you know, like they're talking about like that this is going to be the last major update. So if that is the case, then they should have been maybe trying to balance the game up permanently for good.
So they've also released
the Peacekeepers rework Salt was more of like an overall nerf rather than a decent rework. It took her from being completely viable to completely useless. But in that regard, you know, because what I see For Honor doing, or what I think they should do, is once they've finally finished releasing all the content for the game and they're like, we're not bringing out any more new content, this is the way it is, they should make the game free to play. And I think they should make it free to play to give it more life, because more people will come in and more people will enjoy the game with a bigger player base. Because once they say like, this is the way the game is, you like that character and it's fucked, tough shit.
Yeah, because they've already released the complete edition as well now. On so you can you can buy the complete edition, which comes with all the passes, Marching Fire, the arcade, and all that shit. Which basically says to us content creators at the moment that that's it. The year 3 is For Honor's final straw. They don't plan on having a year 4 like Rainbow Six Siege and continuing what For Honor is, which is a bit of a shame. Because I mean, they haven't said that. I mean, all we know is that they're releasing 4 new characters next year, which is good, happy days, yandy dandy. Make me cry in my sleep. But the problem is, are they releasing 4 new reworked heroes with that set as well? Who knows? I certainly don't, but I hope to see that they do. Because
But they'll probably rework characters that don't need it. You know, they'll go like, oh, this rework Kensei again, because this make him even more powerful. You know, oh, we want rework for Shikoki? How's about fuck off? You know, like,
because it was a massive kick to the balls to the Lawbringer players when they turned around and said, "All right, yeah, we're not gonna fucking, you know, do we're not going to do our rework for Lawbringer because we expect you guys to be playing better. So it's a massive like, mate, the fuck, you're going off data at the moment, and now all of a sudden, yeah, we're getting a Shigoki rework at fucking long last, but we're also getting 4 new heroes, and they released the Wulin to everybody basically saying, well, they're shit. Why did you do that? And there are a lot of people who were expecting rework characters, but instead got the fucking Wulin, and they're not happy about it.
But there's another issue in terms of new characters coming out, and that is when they launch a new character, it's always OP as hell. And the reason for that there is because they want you to buy him, essentially. Because like when the Wulin came out, obviously nobody knew what how to fight the Wulin because it was new. But like they had to rework them. Some of the reworks I think were a wee bit silly. For example, JJ getting
Infinite, my
buff.
boy, what is happening? Jesus Christ, what? Everybody hold your damn horses now. Mr. Infinite has popped down into the show. Jesus. Now that was unexpected. Damn. Damn. It's nice to see you here, man. It's nice to see you here. Definitely was not expecting that, and I'm getting pummeled. But yeah, I mean, I do agree with you, Spanky. It's a bit, I mean, oh shit. I'm a little bit, I'm sweating my balls off now. We got big boys here watching us now. Jesus.
Yeah. Celebrity status now, boys.
Well, hey. Haha. But, I mean, it is good that they are. I mean, the thing is, they're releasing new characters, right? Which revives some people. A lot of people have been asking for a Maul hero for a while. They're now getting it, which is decent. But the problem with that is that they're adding more ammo to an already burning pile of ammo at the moment. I mean, there's a lot of characters at the moment that can be seen as broken. You've got Conqueror at the moment, who is without a doubt the most powerful character in the game. You've got Zhang Jun, who's got the most bloody annoying as hell lights that I've ever seen in my life, and now you've also got them adding new damn characters that could potentially be worse. So, I mean, if they are going to be doing the fact that they're going to be releasing these new characters with one rework character, then my days, that is probably the best thing they could have done. Like, for instance, they released Vortigen, they're also releasing the Shigoki rework, right? Happy days. They release they release the Samurai guy next with, say, a Warlord rework. You know, that's what they should have done with the Wulin. Add the Wulin bit by bit, but also fix what's currently broken. Oh, Aramusha needs to go. But if they don't do that and they're literally just adding these new characters and then that's the end of For Honor, then I'm sorry, but
I watched a video on YouTube the other day, man, by a guy, he called Aramusha the Wee Berserker. Oh man, I never laughed so hard in my life. Just when you mentioned Aramusha, man. You wanna jump into some brawls, Don?
Yeah, let's finish this duel match. First, Senor Spank.
Ah, you're in a match. Alright, man.
Damn it. But Hans has come into the stream and he says to us, as well as new characters, new characters seem to attract people back to For Honor compared to the reworks. So, which then puts us in this new paradox, right? Do Ubisoft want to grab newer players, or do they want to please the current player base and, fix what's currently wrong with the game? So,
yeah,
we're now stuck in these two bubbles.
We just got 4 new characters, and they're already announcing now that they're going to give 4 more new characters. But the problem with these 4 more new characters is it's over a year-long spread out, which isn't. It's enticing to existing players, but to draw in even more players again, it's not quick enough. It's like, oh, I'm going in up against these big guys. Like the people who've been playing this game is out 3 years. Whatever new player base that they were going to get from adding new characters has already been and gone with the March and Fire update.
Yeah.
In my eyes, I personally think that if they somehow did change it into a free-to-play game, I think it would work wonders for them. 1, they would make money off the steal, and 2, a lot of people would jump on the bandwagon because it's costing them nothing. You have to think about it in terms of like the likes of Fortnite and stuff like that there, it became so popular because it was free and a lot of people could play it, and because of that model alone they made tons more money.
See,
because of the fact that they were able to sell it like that, you know, like they sold skins, they sold this, they sold that.
The problem that For Honor faces now is, yes, they're adding new content to the game.
Salt, I agree, man.
Right, they are adding new content to the game, which is great for any game, but it's the way that they're doing it. For example, you've got the new characters that come out, and you've also got the OG cast. And a lot of people are still attached to their Rep 60s, Rep 40s. You know, I'm quite attached to my Warlord and in that form. But with the addition of these new characters, it just feels like to the community, oh, the game's broken. Fuck off, here's new shit. Like, granted, that's great for newcomers. But for people like myself and yourself who've played this game for a very long time, it just feels like we're playing a stale, dead game. Because, for example, you've got the Wulin now, right? A lot of people can count the Wulin. I've learnt my ways around them and got my parry timings down, all happy days. But you take the likes of Zhang Jun, who's got delayed likes, you mix that in with your lag and your connection issues, right? Getting slapped, right? Getting slapped with a delayed light attack with Zhang Jun takes 1.5 health bars off you, right? Mix that in with being ganked, revenge, attack buffs, it's fucking ridiculous. And the fact that his hitboxes were shit at the start, right? Which is completely great, right? But my main issue with this game at the moment is, and believe me, I love this game to pieces, I make content for it, sadly, jokes aside, but, like...
Time channel boys!
Fuck you. Like, it's just worrying because it just feels like, right, the game's broken and they're awarding the game with more broken stuff for people to bitch and moan about, like we're currently doing. Like, we're making content from the fact that this game is broken. I want to make content about the game not being broken and actually enjoy doing it, but as a content creator I struggle to find a reason to do that, because I can't enjoy something when something's broken or unfair to use or is stupidly overpowered.
Yeah.
But then they add more stuff to it. You know, you kind of get where I'm going.
There's a couple of things being brought up here in the chat, man. There is a rumor that there's going to be a console rework coming in 2019.
There is.
And then as well as that there, Lawbringers are meant to be getting a rework as well.
Oh, shite. I mean, these rework characters should have been done a long time ago. People have been complaining about the characters for a long time and all sorts of stuff. And admittedly, there are issues with the community and their, you know, contributions to the devs. They don't really talk about what they should do, and it is a bit of a shame. There's not really that massive level barrier of communication between the dev team and us. That realistically, they look to the content creators. And admittedly, at the moment, a lot of the content creators who like speaking their minds, like we do on the podcast, you know, we'd talk about it. Right, Infinite's popped a question, Spanks. Where'd that rumour for the console thing come from? Because I've not heard it before.
It was on a Warriors Den at one stage, as far as I know.
Oh.
I think you're on about separate balance modes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This Berserker hates me. Oh, I'm being stupid. I'm being stupid. But I mean, if they are planning on doing that, then that kind of is a happy thing for us, because we spoke about this on the last podcast. Do they need separate balancing? And if they are going to be separately balancing, then 8 happy days. Bob's your uncle. Man's a good one. But I mean, sadly, the quality of my stream at the moment is a bit shite. So I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologise. It's a bit skippy at the moment.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine for me, man.
Oh, that's alright then, that's alright. That's fine. Yeah, I'm just seeing it from my point.
Be your end.
But I mean, if they are doing that, then fantastic. But for me personally, it seems like it's a little bit too late, because admittedly, I've lost faith. I really have. I've lost faith in them because, as good as it is. Oh shit! There's a roach is being nasty. I need to. There we go. As good as it is, at the moment it's just hearsay and they say. They've not really implemented much to, you know, give us that, like, oh yeah, shit, this update sounds amazing. Like,
hyper armor, man. Yo, Moses, buddy, how's things?
Oh, that was dumb. Just whoops. I should probably stop playing Valkyrie. Yeah, thanks, thank you very much. But I'm not gonna lie, I am excited for the new characters. I'm excited to see what they're gonna bring with it. I'm just.
Of course, man. You know, like everybody would be looking forward to it. But my worry is the balancing of the game.
That's always going to be the main
worry. Too
worry.
heavily on new characters and not enough on the existing roster. Like, for example, I love Peacekeeper. I love the way she looks. I love the idea of playing as her. But PC is a different ballgame now. PC, I can definitely play as her, but on the consoles, I find it a struggle, man. I really, really do.
Yeah. So, Alex has said in the stream here, Wooling heroes are broken and overpowered, yet the old cast is getting left behind. They can't keep up with these new heroes, and yet they're bringing 4 more new heroes by the end of 2019. So that kind of just brings our entire points together. So this is one of our main concerns. I mean, if they are going to be adding these new heroes, are we going to be expecting reworks with these heroes? Because, I mean, if that's what they're doing, then that's the right thing to do. Adding new content, but at the same time reworking the old for the new. Which, if they do that,
yeah,
I'm happy. But I've got a lot of reps on some of the Wulin characters, so I don't agree with the fact that the Wulin are broken. They're not. I mean, they're fast, admittedly, and certainly for console players, they are a pain in the arse to deal with the fact that they've got these 400 millisecond lights. But as a warlord,
once
main,
you learn how to parry and deflect those lights,
it's not
which
a problem.
Isn't easy, but it is doable. You can all of a sudden, like, for example, if I go into a custom game now with you and I just try and like spam you with my Orochi,
never say that Kensei needs a buff again. He doesn't need anything. Just leave him alone, please. That's just my personal opinion.
You know, but that's down to your personal skill level.
Yeah.
You know, you played the game a long time. Obviously, new people are going to struggle with those lights and stuff. But then again, at the same time, they have the ability to spam those lights.
They do, but
I see Bordy here. The real thing we need to talk about is who is For Honor going to cater to? Yeah, they're going to cater to the top tier players or casual players.
So
thanks to the host, Moses.
So for the guys that are watching at the moment, here's my question specifically to you guys. Same on Spanky's end here. So, in the comments section, ladies and gents, I want you to give your opinion. Should the devs cater for the more casual players, or should they cater for the comp side players? Let me know in the comment section, and then we will give our opinions on it. It also gives me a bit of time to dispatch of this Valkyrie. Oh shit!
Nom noms, boy.
Hey. So fuck it. We'll just give our opinions on it. So. Should For Honor cater towards the more casual players, or should they in fact cater to the that 5% of your comp players? So this we all need to keep in mind, right?
Weekends, Moses.
So the thing is, at the moment, you've got that 5% who go out their way and they play this game religiously. So people like some of the players in Average Gamers. You'll all know I'm a part of Average Gamers. It's a comp team. And then you've also got your more less average players who work 9 till 5, do their daily jobs, do their hourlies.
Thanks for the follow, buddy.
And then, you know, go about their daily lives, which isn't a problem. But you need to keep in mind that this is in fact a fighting game, right? This is what it is. Oh, 1 second, boys and girls. It is indeed a fighting game, so you're going to be wanting the people who play this game the most to benefit it, so building the characters and making them less OP, but you also want your casual 95% of your player base to, in fact, enjoy playing the game. So they're in a shitty position. What I personally think myself is that you can't, for the ones that put the effort into playing the game, you know, their voice needs to be heard. But at the same time, the ones that casually play the game, wanting to enjoy it, also need to be heard. So they need to take everybody's opinion, make everybody's opinion valid, because if they don't, it's going to be an issue. There we go. Oh, fuck. That tracks. What? Oh. Oh. Let's be a bit cheeky. Pokey poke.
Oh. Oh, I messed up.
God damn it. But, I mean, I think they need to listen to both, but they also need to make sure that they're pleasing both. I mean, unfortunately, it's what they've got to do. Oh, shite. Should have known. Should have known. Spanky, what's your take on it? Should they go specifically rear towards the casual players, or should they rear towards the more competitive players?
It's a difficult one because you're going to want new players who are obviously going to be casual, but then at the same time, oh shit, this funk must think I'm crap, man. Sorry, no, I have to do a bit of deflect work here.
Oh shit, you just GB'd me up my light attack. Oh.
Yeah, I think comp players. What? Why did he hit me from there?
I mean, comp players have to say they play the game the most, but then again, you'll be getting your sales from that 95% of your player base. You know what I mean? But we are rearing slightly off topic from this week's podcast because we discussed this in detail last time we did the podcast. Details.
Yeah, so sorry. A couple of guys are saying that they should go maybe towards the comp players, but as I was going to say, sorry, I was concentrating fighting that bulk. The casual end is where the largest portion of the audience is going to be, but the problem that you're going to have there is how long will they stay?
Yeah.
Whereas if you cater to the more high-end tier of players, they're the ones that are going to stick around for a long time because they've invested a lot of time in it.
Yeah. Well,
you're not, as Sniper said there's not a lot of new players nowadays. As much as there is, like, you know, you could come in and be once you hit rep 10, you could get matchmake with rep 60s pluses at times, you know, just because there's no one else there at that particular time.
Yeah. Which does make sense. It does make sense. But to go back on topic, because we reared off topic with going over what we went over last week.
Yeah.
Let's have a bit of a happy conversation. You know, we've slandered this new upcoming update. In all fairness, I am excited for this new update.
Oh, thanks, Moses.
Because of the fact that I have been waiting for a guy with a massive fucking hammer on this game for a very, very, very long time.
I'm looking forward to the Wulin character, man, to be honest, but that's a long ways off. Like, I want to know,
Wulin.
like,
Wulin,
what,
guys, he said Wulin.
What way is that sword going to work?
Oof, he said Wulin. Oof. Oh no. Oh.
What's wrong with that?
Oh no, Wulin are broken. Wulin. I'm joking, man. I'm joking. Rip Spanky in the comments, guys. You can't read it. It's fine. But no, I am excited for these new characters because of the fact that, you know,
I can read it.
With the new when new characters drop, it adds new ways to play the game, and you've then got to go back into the whole sort of, oh shit, how do I fight this guy sort of thing. And then I can just imagine this guy with a bulking hammer's dragging it along the floor, then he just whips it on his head like, sorry fam.
Oh,
Stop.
I think it should be the kind of thing like where, you know, he just drags it around and just swings it like a big ass motherfucking hammer. You know, like literally, it's that heavy, you can't pick it up. It'd be even funnier if they made him really skinny.
Oh, it would be. Granted. Oh shit! I keep going from that side, and he knows. Oh shit! That did not work. But no, I am genuinely excited for the update. I just hope they do it right.
Oh,
Naughty.
can't believe I caught him with that.
Naughty, naughty, naughty. So Hans has said in the comments, as much as I'm excited for the new heroes, I'm more excited to see what they do with Shigoki. So Infinite's brought up a point. He says once I've completed this Berserker fight, mate, I'll read that comment out for us and let us know. Oh, boom, boom.
Oh boy, I just flawless that shot in.
Dangerous. Okay, he's got no health. So Infinite said, I'll be talking about this more tomorrow, but I think we do really need new heroes added to the game. Working on the existing problems is still really important, but you can't sell a rework, which is actually a fair point.
Yeah, that's very good point.
You can sell a you can set a badass Warhammer or a, you know, all the other characters. I'm a bit special. I'm not read in a long time. You know, I'm not exactly what you call illiterate, but it's a fair point. I mean, they're trying to make money, which is fair dues. So obviously they're going to try and cash in as much as they possibly can, which is actually understandable. Ooh, get some. Oh, damn.
Gank him, Spank. Morty's telling me to gank, do real brawls.
Pish. Pish not going to give him that attention. But yeah, I mean, he's brought up a good point. Like, they can't sell a rework. They can only sell a rework to, you know, the additional. Well, they can't really sell it. They can only give it to the OGs of the game, for example. So, I mean, it's giving to the community, but it's not, you know, profitable, which then begs this next question, Spanky. Are these new heroes specifically being added for a cash grab? That's a question.
I think that's what's happening.
Guys, here's a question for you in the comments and we'll talk about it. Do you specifically think that they are adding the Wulin faction and these new heroes specifically because they see For Honor as failing, they don't know what to do with it, and they're doing it for a cash grab? To basically get as much as they can out of this game before it finally dies off. Let me know in the comments of what you think about that question, right? While we talk about it. And then I'll read your guys' comments and suggestions while we go through it.
Moses says if that is the case, he's going to be well pissed. I agree.
I will,
but
yeah.
At the same time, I think with the resources that Ubisoft has and the fact that they've decided to make this have a 3rd year pass, they should be focusing a lot more on balance. And I know I keep banging on about balance, but let's face facts, Ubisoft's one of the biggest companies out there. They should be able to you look at any other fighter that's out there,
yeah,
right?
But Ubisoft's known for releasing broken games.
Yeah.
Sorry,
you know,
Ubi. That's true.
For Honor's kind of like a different style of fighter, but at the same time, if there's an overpowered character in those other games, they rework them and they rework them properly. Like, look at what they've done with Kensei. Why can they not do that with every character?
Yeah, Kensei, in all fairness, I agree with that. Kensei's probably received the best rework, in my opinion. Yeah, he's got the fast lights, but they're soft feints. They're not from stationary, here's a 400 millisecond light, watch out, fuck you. It's not like a spinny chop from goddamn Tiandi or whatnot, like this ridiculously quick. It is easier to react to. I'm not saying it's broken, I'm just using this as an example. I play Tiandi, I'm rep 13 with him. Lol, happy days. But
yeah, Salt said that they need to make Season 9 a balanced season. they should be able to do it. They should be able to do it quickly as well and efficiently. It's just a case, unfortunately, the devs just focus heavily on their data. You know,
they do.
But even at that, like, you know, like their data shows that characters suffer. You know,
so,
and yet they're making
Steve,
characters instead of.
Steve Clark's just popped the question. Sorry to cut you off. What's the most broken character in the game? My opinion on that question for you, bud, is the fact that no character in this game is broken. They're at different states of balance. There is nothing in this game that you can spam repeatedly and win with. If you're getting hit consecutively with Orochi lights, that's on you, okay? That's not on the game or that character being broken. That is specifically on you, alright? So, I wouldn't say broken, but I would say that there are characters with stronger kits than there are others. But sorry, Spunks, I cut you off.
No, this Shigoki's being a tit.
Oh, lovely.
He just keeps trying to get me with these wall splats. I'm failing.
What
was that?
Mutant Yap is one of my subscribers, so he's trying to take the piss at the moment. That's why. He knows who we are, Spanky. He knows.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, Season 6 and Season 7, as Infinite's quite nicely shown us, was a drag. Nothing happened. It was empty. They had those entire 2 seasons in which they could add new characters, reworks and all sorts of stuff. They could have used those seasons, but they didn't, which is a shame. Don't try and be naughty. Oh. Ugh. But they didn't, so they've kind of lost their opportunity to make a season. Okay, they've kind of lost the opportunity to use the seasons to get reworked characters, which I do agree with. They lost it. So
yeah, they slacked a lot. They give you custom armor, your new armor sets that literally mean nothing.
I mean, I wouldn't say they mean nothing. People were asking for them, but oh shit. I don't know. It's hard to think about what could possibly happen because of the fact that, you know, they've done so much with the time that they've got. Granted, but having those 2 dry seasons where nothing happened was painful. Oh shit! It genuinely was painful.
Am I gonna get ganked by a bot here?
Probably. I'm bad at this game, so you have to excuse me. But I mean, as I was highlighted before, when it came to mind, that if they're only adding these new characters specifically for a cash grab, then that's the final straw in the coffin, realistically, because they've released the For Honor Complete Edition, meaning that is this the end of the game? Is this the last final update we're really getting? Which would be a shame. It really would be. Oh shit. I don't know what Goko's doing.
What, he try and just wall splat grab you?
No, he legit just stood there and then just even embraced me like, hey guys, it's fun times.
Yeah, I think for balancing, what they could do is bring 60 frames per second to console, but what's going to happen in that is it could completely change the way console gameplay happens, and a lot of people mightn't like it. For example, some people might rely on the lights, might rely on the speed of the game. It will make the game feel slower.
It will do, but that's not today's topic, man.
I brought up in the comments here just man.
Oh. Naughty commentary. Naughty.
Oh, PlayStation 4 has 40 frames per second? I did not know that.
Wow. Fuck the PS4 users. F them in the A. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking.
Wow.
For those PS4 players out there, you are sexy human beings. Don't worry.
So, like, whenever you
just I'm sexy.
When you look at that there, you know, that makes For Honor harder, I guess, in a sense, on Xbox, depending on what way you look at it.
So Hans has actually brought up a good question. What's your thoughts on connecting PS4 and Xbox via crossplay?
Not anymore, man.
If they've got 40 frames per second and we're sitting here at 30, nah, be gone, thought. Be gone. You play in your playground,
Yeah.
I'll play in my little decrepit, burning down playground of 30 frames per second. You know, it would be good for the tournaments, don't get me wrong, in the comp side. But not for them casual players.
Yeah.
They're already hating on this game as it is.
Sniper brought up a good point there as well. Basically on PC, it's just Turtle City.
It is, because
You
of
know,
the frame
like,
difference.
It's literally just like, you know, guns drawn at noon. Everybody just sits there looking at you.
It's a turtle simulator is what it is.
Because, yeah, like you get like a rep 5, he'll be able to parry a Orochi Lights. You know, if he's any good at all.
Oh shit, how did I miss that?
What?
Eee. What the fuck? Aha. But wait for it. 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 There we go. But yeah, no, I mean, if they had cross-platform, hey-ho, each to their own, but don't expect me to care about it. That's just my personal opinion. Cheers, Alamusha. That's just my personal opinion. I wouldn't really care for it. But if they add 60 frames per second with this new upcoming update, bob on, you're doing the right thing. If they don't, it's not really the end of the world, in my opinion. The game will continue, people will continue playing it. And with the fact that they're doing this because they know they'll make money from their current viewers, which is not bad, but it's also a shitty thing to do to kind of fuck the ones that have been here from the get-go. Oh, this Aramusha can suck my nuts. Two. It is a massive way to say fuck the current players and suck my nuts, and that's what Ubisoft are doing. But I do feel as though if people get the idea that this is just a cash grab, then that'll be it. That'll be the final straw with the community. And admittedly, that's fine. I mean, a lot of the content creators at the moment are unhappy with the way this game's going. Each have their own individual opinions as to why. You know, you've got Kenzo who's a little bit unhappy, you've got Infinity who's a little bit unhappy, you've got fucking Spliced who's a little bit unhappy, and the list keeps going on and on and on. And it's now coming out the fact that you've got more content creators saying bad things about the game than they do good things about the game, which is not healthy for the game. Which isn't healthy for any game, for example, because we drive their interest.
Well, yeah, you know, at the end of the day, if we were to sit, not necessarily just us, obviously people who are a lot more prolific than us, but if everyone sat slating the game till the end of the earth, then the community will follow. You know, for example, you look at the likes of what happened to Fallout 76. The game's not good, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that it is.
Oh, the soft.
I'm just saying that in regards to Fallout 76, it got that bad of a hammering that it was unrecoverable, and now they're selling it for like 23 quid. You know. So, in regards to like content creators and things like that there, if the game gets slammed, like I actually heard I was watching a live stream by Angry Joe, and he brought up For Honor, the Angry Joe show.
Yeah,
and he basically said that the game is completely different than what it was whenever he first looked at it.
No, yeah, it is.
And he's thinking about he wants to re-review it, but he doesn't want to review it unless he's done at least 100 hours in the game, which is quite a, you know,
commitment.
You know, at least he's taking the time to go like, okay, well, if I want to get a feel for this game and actually understand where this game's at, I need to break through the beginning of the game and learn it.
at the moment, if they want to please their current player base, they need to rework the more, what people say, broken stuff or unfair stuff or slightly weaker stuff. If they want to get more people, newer people in, they need to add new characters. But do they go for the cash grab, or do they fix the game and make sure their current player base is happy? I mean, personally myself, I think...
Yeah, God Assault. God Assault basically said, honestly, at the moment, people just think that For Honor players are just salty wankers.
Yeah, they said the same thing about the Division, and they were correct.
Oh man, this Aramusha thing.
Oh, Jesus. And they were correct. So, eesh.
Yeah, Moses said that they call it salty because they can't handle it when they come onto the game.
That's true.
'Cause,
I mean, I watched a streamer who played about 5 seconds of the
like,
campaign and rage quit, so... Yeah.
Like, I have a mate that plays Call of Duty all the time.
See, Hans, that's one of the points we brought up earlier on in the stream. Are they going to be releasing one new hero and one reworked hero? Because if that is the case, then that's the right way of doing it. Which is what I hope that they do, because if they do that, you know, that's going to help everybody. I can't believe that worked. Thank you. GG! I mean, we know that they're reworking Goki. Happy days. Happy, happy, happy. No honor.
Oh, I never knew that, Morty. Thanks for the heads up, man. Got no right stick. It is gone.
Aha. Fucking. So, everybody is under the impression at the moment. Oh, thanks for the teabag, Orochi. You're good. You're good. You're really good. Everybody's under the impression at the moment that, you know, one new hero, one rework hero. And if that's what they're doing, I don't really have a complaint about them releasing new heroes. I really don't. I'm just hoping that that's the case. Because if it is, oh, that's just good news for everybody. What? My God! Fam! No! Why? My God was on the top. So, we know that they're reworking Shigoki. We know that they're reworking Lawbringer. If they don't rework the Warlord, I'm gonna throw a piddle and spit my dummy out at Ubisoft doorstep. Because
I heard they're gonna nerf him.
Yeah, they are. They're gonna do what they've done in the past. They're gonna nerf them into the ground and then rework them up so that people go, "Oh my God, it's so amazing!" When actually they rework shit. That's just what I've picked up on. You know, they nerfed Peacekeeper to then only nerf her again with a rework. So, hey, good on you guys. Good on you. I mean, if they give Shigoki 400 millisecond lights, you know, can you just imagine?
I can't see that happening.
Just imagine that a fat man with a big cannonball just 400 millisecond lighting you, and then that's that. I think I'd cry.
Best time ever.
I genuinely think I'd cry. A fat man coming up with a big old stick going, nah, 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 you know what, mate, you'd have 400 milliseconds repeatedly because you're a twat.
Yeah, Moses says, yeah, that's called a JJ.
If anybody ever says JJ isn't unfair, I want to know what you're smoking, I want a supply of it, and I want it tomorrow. I mean, honestly. Right, guys and girls. Well, a bit of a break for the talking. I think you're, you know, been talking for 44 minutes straight about potentially. It's been around the same topic, but you know, here, there, and everywhere. You know, the more we get into doing this podcast, the more structured it's going to be. It's literally at the moment we do this so you guys can hear what content creators think and what we perceive from the game, because what some of you guys do forget is we do also play this game for the fun of playing it, but we also make content for you guys to enjoy. So we are still players, we do still actually hold valid opinions, and that's what this podcast is about. It's to show you that, you know, we are human beings. We're not just robots sat behind a camera speaking to ourselves 24/7. So, great! Fucking Tiandi and JJ. Honestly, thank you, game. So good. So guys, the floor is now open for you guys. If you guys want to ask us any questions about what we think and all that sort of stuff, the floor is now open for you. So do feel free to pop questions in the comment section. It can be about absolutely anything, and we will answer it to the best of our ability. And then in the last 10 minutes, we'll cover a few more topics. And yeah, that will be that.
Yeah, same goes, guys. On my stream, and if anyone wants to ask anything, by all means, please say. We can debate it and talk it over, guys.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll knock Spanky out. And then that'll be the end of the debate. You know, got to show my manly prowess.
He's gonna throw his moves at me, boys.
I'm right. In high school, my nickname was Sinister Moody Moves. You think I'm joking? Ah. Oh dear, oh dear. So, Infinite has asked us, how do you feel about a ton of For Honor content creators stepping back from the game? Okay, I'm going to try and answer this question without sounding... I mean, as a content creator myself, my friend, it limits the playing field, so to speak. You know, less competition, happy days. But it also means that there's less people for, you know, a small channel like myself to look up to and, you know, aim for, if you get what I mean. But I do kind of support it in a way, because I can understand as to why they're frustrated about, you know, certain things that are changing and all sorts of stuff. But I don't think it's worth completely leaving the game over, considering that they kind of owe some of their careers to this game.
Oh, Harley just asked a question there as well. If you could remove one character from the game, who would it be and why?
Not Shigoki. Fucking JJ. I don't really think I need to answer the question as to why. I mean, you're about to see on stream as to why.
Yeah, I would probably agree with that, to be honest.
Oh, I got the deflect, but I didn't. I pressed the light button instead of the fucking heavy button. What? Oh, okay.
Oh wow.
Okay. So, God of Soul, Mr. Ghosty Boy, do you think Nobushi's hidden stance should be nerfed or even changed a little bit? Not really, no.
No, I think that's all she's got, to be honest. Her lights are slow as hell.
I mean,
her heavies are worse.
It's what she is at the end of the day, really. It's the main reason that she's Nobushi. She's known for a hidden stance. So no, I don't think they should remove it. I think they should leave it as is. To be fair, I mean, the whole point of hidden stance is that it can be used to dodge attacks, which fair dues. It can.
Ah! Double KO, boys.
Yeah, boy.
How do you fix Shikoki realistically? Shikoki realistically?
Make him lose weight, put him on a treadmill, easy peasy.
Yeah. No, I'd say you need to speed him up just a bit. Oh, boys.
Don't work like that, TMD. please. Dash forward. What are you doing?
Oh, Don, your mic went a wee bit mad there, man.
What, stream-wise?
Yeah, it's like giving off some real bad feedback, dude.
Is it still doing it?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with it.
Neither do I. Bear with me, bear with me.
Yeah, stop now.
There we go. Yeah, I mean,
Um,
it does it sometimes, unfortunately.
I think giving him maybe a different opener,
Round 5.
Who's this?
or Shikoki, or even something like in like a blade blockade sort of thing.
You want to give
Some sort of
Shigoki
a way.
Blade Blockade?
Oh man, this TND pisses me off.
I just thought.
Shaman Master, welcome to the stream,
I
buddy.
thought I'd just, you know, slap them up. Right, guys, I'll read some of the comments after I've dealt with this Tiandi. He's a little bit annoying, you see. There we go.
Ooh, very saucy.
I'm a saucy boy, mate. Spicy, spicy. So Infinite says,
Oh, she's coming back.
a few have openly this is regarding the content creators. A few have openly backed away, like Illish Truth. A few are slowly transitioning, and a bunch have talked privately about moving on due to frustration with the game, which is completely understandable. I mean, it is a frustrating game, and it is slowly dying off. It's not a secret. But you know, as I'm a baby YouTuber myself, I am not privy to such private information. I'm a man who's still growing my wings.
Yeah.
I am still growing my wings.
I have heard that a lot of the content creators are talking about leaving. I've heard Spliced, is it? Has talked about it on a regular basis.
Yeah, he has done. He has done for a while.
You know, the frustrations are getting to people. Periodic Lake, thanks for the follow, buddy. I appreciate it.
Which is completely understandable. I mean, one of the main things for me was I enjoyed the game more in season 1 and 2 than I do now. I don't know if that's because everybody was brand spanking new at it and spam wasn't really a thing and everybody was just pressing buttons and shit just happened. And it was like, oh, I just headbutted somebody off a cliff. I'm so good at the game. Whereas now, you headbutt somebody off a cliff and you're like, okay. And then you expect a salty message being called shit and then you laugh and that's the end of it. It doesn't feel special anymore. Like when you're in that tight situation where it's like so close and you're about to lose a game and then you win the game and have like a sexy as hell comeback, that gets your heart pumping. Like, damn, those moments were so good, al dente. But if they can bring something in this new update that brings that feeling back, this game won't die as quickly. But if this is the last major content update, then this is a cash grab. I'm sorry, but it is. It's just plain and simple.
Shaman Master says that he thinks season 4 was the last good season.
I mean, I can't really disagree, to be honest with you. That was dumb. I keep getting the deflex and screwing them up.
This fucking Shaolin's driving me mad, man. No.
flickering little bitch. Oh, bear with me, bear with me.
Yeah, Harley's brought up a good thing, which is basically like you take, well, he's used Mortal Kombat as an example, but if you take any other fighting game, and you take the characters from the first game, and then don't do any balance at all, and add in the characters from the new games, there's going to be a severe, you know, unbalance.
So,
which is essentially what For Honor's doing.
Infinite's last, you know, favourite season was season 5 because it gave him hope for the future. Welcome to the future, mate. You still excited? Alright, go Power Rangers. Take that. Do. I'm so used to playing Warlord at this point. I just run around in a circle and then, you know, charge at them and then that would be that. But I can't do that with Valkyrie.
I'm main Orochi Shaman Master, but I've been playing a lot of Shaman recently.
There it is. Oh, fuck it. No.
I'm assuming that you main Shaman.
But yeah, I agree with you on that one, Infinite, mate. Season 6 and 7 was probably the worst thing they could have done. They were too stagnant and they didn't really do much. And then the Wulin came and you've got now the most probably hated characters in the game because people see them as broken. I don't particularly agree with them myself, but it is their opinions make or break the game, unfortunately. I'm so bad.
Yeah, man, I'm enjoying the Shaman a lot, dude.
But, ladies and gentlemen, it is 8 o'clock. So, this will be the last game for us, and then that will be the end of the Weekly Celts podcast number 2. What you can expect from the next podcast, however, though, ladies and gentlemen, is a little bit of Anthem content. This will be a pre-recording, not a live stream, but a pre-recording. We've kind of, you know, we were going to do Anthem as of this week, but with all the new stuff that's come about, we thought it'd be a bit stupid to not have our opinion on it. So here we are, Bob's your uncle, giving our opinion on it. But I hope you have enjoyed, ladies and gentlemen. You can view these guys abusing us if you like, but, you know, that will be the end of today's discussions. Oh, this Shinobi can suck my nuts. He can so suck my nuts. Thank you. But, ladies and gentlemen, it has been...
Our podcast just ended, John.
It has been Dr. Spankalicious. It has been the Red Dawn. And I thank you guys for coming along today to share your opinions and watch us moan like little girls about a game that not many people like anymore. It's a bit of a shame. It is a bit of a shame. But I do hope that you'll join us in the next podcast and share your opinions, your excitement for the upcoming games, and just be there with us on this epic journey of self-discoverment. And I'm trying to sound like David Attenborough, it's just not fucking working. Basically, yeah, just thank you for joining, and hey, we'll, no worries, Infinite. It's nice to have celebrities joining the Weebs for a wee bit. Certainly is, certainly is. Alright, guys.
As well, guys, my stream's going to continue on as normal. I'm going to open up the
next
floor.
time.
Alright, Red Dawn.